I am yours, you are mine. We are chasing summertime. I'll take your hand, you take mine. What a perfect summertime. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. What a perfect summertime. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. What a perfect summertime.
Girls, have you ever heard that Ukrainian women have always been leaders, inspirers, devoted mothers and wives? If we try to define the role and the place of Ukrainian women in history using only academic tools, we'll fail to get the answer. Ukraine has a woman's name, and it was proud to have a woman's portrait on the most valuable banknote in our country. This may illustrate the role and the place of Ukrainian women in our culture.
You know that the influence of Ukrainian women on Ukrainian history was due to their position in social hierarchy. For example, in 1646, a traveler, Paul of Aleppo, Syria, who traveled around Ukraine, was really surprised to see that our women could read and were good experts in church services and singing. Unlike women in the other countries, our women were free to choose their husbands. They got married only if they wanted to.
Ukrainian women played a great role in enlightenment and in the development of arts. Princess Sofia Skoropadsky was first who founded the first printing shop in her town, financed the translation and publishing books. In 1619, one of the first Ukrainian Gospels were printed there.
Ukrainian women have always occupied high and independent position. Folklore describes a kind and a devoted wife, which reflects deep respect to her mind and recognition of her special place in Ukrainian family. Girls, have you ever heard different proverbs? The best union is a wife and a husband. With a good wife, grief is not a grief, but happiness doubles. The best friend is a devoted wife. No wife, no wisdom. No wife, no hands. Everything is temporary, but a good wife is forever.
Ukrainian women got good education. A lot of documents, first of all private letters, prove that the wives of Cossacks were responsible for operating their property while their husbands were away on service.
There are no documents, but there are folk songs that tell us how many family and economic duties women had. Ukrainian wife is a partner. Getman's wife, Sofia Chertoriska, was an energetic woman who had a great influence on her husband, and she took active part in state affairs. People even say that not he, but she was keeping the mace, the symbol of power.
Modern women keep their traditional strong place in Ukraine, and our project, School number 155 Ukraine and Sister School Canada, is about it.
хороші дні, а в смутку завжди ти втішаєш ти мене і прощаєшся мені. Дякую за руку поведи, до серця ви любов, бо до кінця життя хочу бути впевнений, що не залишиш ти мене, не покинеш ти мене, не залишиш ти мене, не покинеш ти мене, не залишиш.
How do you find the balance between work and family?
I create my own field, my own environment, and I feel in my environment similar as fish in the water. And I can direct different between family world and work world. I can be very flexible in my environment, and I like go to work and become to home and another.
How do you share home responsibilities?
Oh, it's very interesting question because I try to do my life very light and I teach my children do similar.
Your advice to girls how to achieve success?
In my opinion, every girl and woman should do three things for life. The first, to be confident. The second, to be calm. The third, every girl should love yourself and should appreciate yourself, because if we love and appreciate yourself, we don't have a lot of complex. We don't have a lot of complex. We are natural. We special.
Що означає для вас бути успішною? Чи вважаєте ви себе успішною?
Ну, для мене
What does being successful mean to you? Do you think you are successful? As for me, success is the synonym of happiness. It is hard for a woman to make a career. To combine harmony in family and work is challenging for every woman, not only in our country. That's why a woman should have a family. She should combine harmony between family and work, alongside on business plans and projects. It's important. That's why I think harmonic combination of work and family is that very success for every woman. What are the major factors of your success? I want to say that my work deals with cultural revival. I think that to achieve success in any career or job, every woman should love her job. Because if you love what you do, it's very important. We deal with culture, and culture is the basis of nation. How can't you love culture? How can't you love what you're doing? This is the main factor, love and purposefulness. There is a statement that a woman is discriminated at work and in family. Is this true? In my opinion, gender policy is a system of measures to achieve gender equality. The first measure was done by accepting the law in 2006. But unfortunately, accepting the law doesn't solve any problem of gender equality, because there should be social consciousness, and a lot depends on a woman and your attitude to this.
Що означає для вас бути успішною?
Дякую, це дуже цікаве запитання, і я думаю, що для кожного
What does it mean for you to be successful?
означає щось своє.
Thank you for this interesting question.
Якщо я скажу, що
In my opinion, being successful means different things to each person.
в Україні
I won't lie if I tell that in our time, in our society, in Ukraine, as for a woman, a citizen, a person, being successful means to have 3 children. What are the main reasons for your success? To my mind, the main reason for my success is willingness to self-sufficiency from early childhood.
My colleagues and I notice that nowadays the main advice to young girls is to marry successfully, and that will be a guarantee for their future success. In fact, my mother never told me that. In my opinion, I am a social person, and it's extremely important for me to be an authority in my society, my environment, and at work, wherever I function. This should be a good example for my children. On the other hand, I could have spent those years dealing only with children. But I spent a big part of my life at work. And maybe that's why I spend time and to speak gladly with my children.
Що означає для вас бути успішною жінкою? Чи вважаєте ви себе успішною?
По моєму життєвому підходу, принципу, бути успішною жінкою.
What does it mean for you to be a successful woman? To my mind, to be a successful woman means to be in a harmony with yourself, with surrounding world. It's when you are willing to go to work in the morning and to come back home in the evening. To your family, your parents, to have a hobby. One of the major factors is my persistent work. My principle is there's nothing impossible. You can achieve anything you want. You can fulfill everything you should only wish to do. How do you share household duties? Sharing duties is one of the main factors of success. All members of family should be involved. There is no particularly husband's work or wife's work in our family. There is a statement that women are discriminated at work and in a family. Is it true? If a woman wants to be discriminated, she will be discriminated. If she doesn't allow this, she won't be treated this way.
Які основні чинники вашого успіху?
Успіх – це пізнання, це впертість інколи.
What is the main factors your success? Success is knowledge, stubbornness sometimes, tolerance. You can always be flexible and then you will succeed. Today, the new generation is more advanced. My sisters, for example, are successful women. Both have their business. The embodiment of this was that. So we improved the female line. There is a statement that discrimination against women at work and family exists. Is it a fair statement? You know, Ukraine is more a democratic country. So I have met with the statement elsewhere in the third world. In Ukraine, the rights of women are still much more reserved. And Ukrainian women have worked. So this statement is less suitable for our country. What is the greatest achievement in your life? These are my children. They are loved, they are respect, they are initiative. Because of them, now I am here and I appreciate my children very much about this opportunity. So the greatest achievement is still a family.
Найбільше досягнення в житті – це мій син. І якщо Бог мені надасть.
The greatest achievement in my life is my son. If God gives me more kids, I'll think that it is my greatest achievement too. What does being successful mean to you? Do you think you are successful? In general, the notion of success means self-realization, in every sense of this word, both in private life and at work. For each person, it means being in harmony with everything. To tell the truth, I really think that I'm a successful woman. Because I'm lucky, because every dream I had came true. What are the major factors of success? It could be the fact that I never leave any work unfinished. I'm a very persistent person. To my mind, it is the main factor. What is your biggest success in life? Is it your son? Yes, it is. Children can't be compared with anything in this world. If I had a lot of children, it would mean the biggest realization in life.
Що означає для вас бути успішною? Чи вважаєте ви себе успішною?
Так, дійсно, я вважаю себе успішною жінкою.
What does it mean for you to be successful? Do you think you are successful? Yes, I think I am successful. I suppose every woman has her own idea of success. I think success is when a person smiles, not because it's necessary, but because she is really happy. And she understands who she is, and she has achieved what she has wanted, and she has realized her own goal. That is why she is smiling. So, yes, I am a successful woman. What are the main factors of your success? The most important for me is that I can help people as a trainer. I observe how my pupils grow. I see them become successful. Their success is the essence of my success. They are happy, they are wealthy, they have happy families, and they smile too. Are other women in your family active in their social lives? Yes, of course. Historically, Ukrainian women have always been very active. Both my mother and my grandmother worked a lot, helped other people. We have a charity work tradition like a help to orphans or disabled children. So they work a lot until they got retired, and then they still keep helping others. And it's important to help those who suffered from the absence of parents or have some physical disorders. And it's a measure of success how you can give a share of you to other person.
Які основні чинники вашого успіху?
Самое основное, чем я всегда руководствуюсь, это быть счастливой.
What are the major factors of your success?
The main one is to be happy, success, and people who are surrounded by me need to be happy.
Do the women of your family occupy any active social position?
Yes, women in our family always have been hardworking and try to occupy high positions. My grandmother was a teacher in a technical school. She always taught children and worked with them. My mother was the main engineer and always worked with people before their retirement.
There is a statement that women are discriminated at work and in family. Is it true? If it is, what we should do?
I disagree with this point. Women always occupy the position that they want.
What is your biggest success in life?
My greatest achievement is my children, my family. They are happy and they are everything that I want.
Can you give an advice to girls how to be successful?
I think that girls need to have a well-defined goal
and live to it, and to be just happy and love this life.
Дякую.
Спасибо вам.
Thank you.
What are the major factors of your success?
Well, the major factors of my success are the possibilities to join family and professional life, job and 3 children. So my husband always helps me, and my family gives me the possibility to work and to develop myself and to do what I want in my professional field.
There is a concern that women are being discriminated at work and in the family. It is true? If yes, what should be done?
Unfortunately, sometimes it happens, I should mention, and I would like to admit that women should protect her rights, even go to court and there protect her rights.
What is your biggest success in the life?
Well, I think my biggest success is in the possibility to join, to find the balance, family and job, my beloved job, and I think that to find the balance between job and family with 2 children, it's one of my great success. But I think my future professional success is in future.
Що означає для вас бути успішною? Чи вважаєте ви себе успішною жінкою?
Для меня успех – это прежде всего самореализация. Вот суметь.
What does being successful mean to you? Do you think you are successful? As for me, success is self-development and realization. It's extremely important to achieve a high level and to be demanded at work and respected in a family as well. Yes, I find myself a successful woman because I possess a very important feature. I'm not lazy at all. I'm a hard-working person. How do you share household chores? Our family is not very big. It consists of me, my husband and our son. So we don't have a lot of duties to share. I do the main work at home, the major household duties, but my husband and my son help me to bring purchases after shopping. What about other women in your family? Your mom or your grandmother? Were they active in social life? Yes. I would like to mention my mother. She worked as a cardiologist. She is retired now. My mother spends a lot of time with my son. They read different books, revisit exhibitions every week, and have interesting conversations. So, I think that my mother is an active person.
Що означає для вас бути успішною? Чи вважаєте ви себе успішною жінкою?
Успешная женщина для меня значит это счастливая женщина.
What does being successful mean to you? Do you think you're successful? As for me, a successful woman is a happy woman. In my opinion, I'm a successful woman because I have a husband, 2 wonderful sons, Dmitry and Denis, a dog Buся, and a cat Gracie. So, I think that I'm a happy woman. In my opinion, success is happiness. What are the major factors of your success? Speaking about my work, I think that I'm a lucky person.
hobby. It's needlework.
Є твердження, що жінку дискримінують у
Once
роботі.
my
Чи
hobby
справедливе це твердження, яка
became my work. That's why I enjoy it. There is a statement that a woman is discriminated at work and in a family. Is this true? I don't think so, especially when it concerns a Ukrainian woman. But every woman can be discriminated to the degree she allows it. At present, women are self-confident. Your advice for young girls how to achieve success. The main piece of advice, not only for girls, is to do everything gradually. If something is important for you at this moment, do it now. You shouldn't think of huge plans and miss happiness which is behind you. That is your friends, children, family, joy, which you get during work. I would like to give a piece of advice for girls as well. They should always smile, because if a girl smiles, she's happy. If she's happy, she's successful.
Спасибо большое.
Пожалуйста.
Що означає для тебе успішна жінка?
Для мене успішна жінка – це, як то кажуть, жінка, яка має удачу у всьому.
What does a successful woman mean for you? As for me, it's a woman who is successful everywhere. In her family, in her career. She can take risks. She isn't afraid of speaking her mind. What are the main characteristics of a successful woman? Don't be afraid of expressing yourself, to be cheerful, to combine a job and family.
How to find balance between work and family?
I think if you need to find balance, of course work is very important in our life, but as for me and as for my mom and as for my grandma, always family was in the first place. What is your mother's biggest success in life? Of course, I can say that my mom's achieved a very high career level, but as for her, the biggest success is the family, me and my sister, and as we always and make us happy.
Чому ти вважаєш свою маму успішною жінкою?
Тому що вона працьовита, усміхається.
My mom is a successful woman because she is hardworking. She always smiles and she can make progress at her work and at home. Mom does the general work. She cleans our house, washes the dishes. My dad and me help her.
So what does it mean to be successful?
Well, I think it depends on the person. For someone, success means great family and maybe happy children, but for someone it is money and success in their work, in their business.
What are the major factors of women's success?
Well, I think that it also depends on the person. So for someone it is a great business because we know that nowadays businesswoman is maybe the most important thing for each person, yeah. But for someone, it is great family relationship and maybe great life for someone.
Що означає для тебе успішна жінка?
На мою думку, успішна жінка – це жінка.
What does a successful woman mean for you? To my mind, a successful woman is a goal-oriented person.
Які основні ознаки
What are the main characteristics of a successful woman?
She should have a good family. The family should support her.
What does it mean to be successful?
To be successful for me is to have a sense of your life, to do what you want to succeed in, and to have good relations with all of your family and friends.
What are the major factors of your success?
First, I think the person who wants to succeed needs to be hardworking, because it's the main thing. And also, this person has to be friendly, because if you won't be friendly, you won't succeed.
Що означає для тебе успішна жінка? Успішна жінка має любити свою професію.
What does a successful woman mean for you? A successful woman should love her job, be professionally developed, skillful, and read many books. She should have a family as well. There are 3 children in our family, me, my brother, and sister. What are the main characteristics of a successful woman? To succeed, you have to be purposeful, tolerant, and hardworking.
Яке найбільше, на твою думку, досягнення твоєї мами?
Я надіюся, що найбільше досягнення.
What is your mother's greatest achievement? I hope that my mother's greatest achievements are in the future, and I believe she will have a lot of aims to achieve.
А яке, на твою думку, найбільше досягнення твоєї мами? На мою думку, найбільше досягнення моєї мами.
What is your mother's greatest achievement? In my opinion, my mother's greatest achievement is her job and good relations with colleagues. She combines her job and family. She is beautiful, and I love her very much. Everybody respects her in my family.
What does it mean to be successful?
Well, 2 world views which are fundamentally different are moving into conflict in the whole world now, and Alexis de Tocqueville once said that among the democratic nations, each generation is a new people. That means that each generation has its own code of manners and behavior, and of course it also includes the issues of attitude towards women. And it means that the earlier version says that a woman must be innocent and submissive and passive. And the new conception of the new age woman is that a woman must be, well, educated and interested in self-improvement. And I think that a really successful woman has to find the golden mean between these two concepts.
Що означає для тебе успішна жінка?
Я думаю, що успішна жінка – це жінка, яка
What does a successful woman mean for you? As for me, a successful woman can do everything at work and at home. My mother is a successful woman.
Чи розподіляються обов'язки в вашій сім'ї, як саме?
Так, наприклад, я допомагаю мамі.
Does your family share duties? How? Yes, I help my mother. I can cook something, tidy my room, look after my younger brother. My father helps too.
Що означає для тебе успішна жінка?
What does a successful woman mean for you?
Жінка означає те, що
As for me, a successful woman is a person who takes care not only of herself. She should do the job to the end, believe in herself, and take care of her family, because she does everything for the family.
Hace días que ando buscando razones y tú me quitas vida y fe.
My mother is a successful woman.
My mother is a successful woman. My mother is a successful woman. My mother is a successful woman. My mother is a successful woman. My mother is a successful woman.
My mother is a successful woman.
No, ya no encuentro motivo para ver. No. Hoy me encuentro preso de este sentimiento y no hago otra cosa que solo pensarte. Quiero borrarte de mi mente. No es nada fácil y es que eres tan musical que vienes y te vas, así como si nada. Eres tan musical como el viento que pasa entre hojas y no dices nada, no me dices nada. Ya no se contenta y esta solución no está a la venta. Eres tú lo que me complementa, siempre tú, ay baby tú. Hoy me encuentro preso de este sentimiento y no hago otra cosa que solo pensarte. Quiero borrarte de mi mente. No es nada fácil, es querer.